I think many of us tend to think of open only as open source. In fact, in a report that we released yesterday, we know that 64% of leaders from the public sector, we worked with 56 leaders from governments, from government agencies over the last couple of years, and 64% of them had a perception of open that was really quite restricted to open source technology. But we know that open is a range of philosophically aligned approaches. I'm a researcher of social psychology and public participation in environmental issues. Susanna Patel, while looking at the renewable energy transition, commented that the key problem is that the transition is being performed in the same model that caused the climate crisis. So we're using the same behaviours, the same approaches, the same systems to address and to change. Is that really going to help us develop the most sustainable solutions that we can and that are desperately needed? So how do we empower people, organisations and leaders to behave differently, to make systemic changes so that we can create truly sustainable solutions that benefit all of us? And how do we create the conditions to navigate the challenges and opportunities of possible, probable and preferred futures? We are connected. As we drive our cars, we're having an impact on the planet. As we develop open source technology solutions, we're having an impact on others. If we're connected, if we're interconnected in this way, it makes sense, it seems, to harness that interconnectivity and to collaborate to develop solutions that include all voices, that include various perspectives, that help us to be adaptable, that develop community, so that we can ensure that we have developed the most robust and resilient solutions that we can. I think part of this is opening up our realms of awareness, and what I'm pleased to be discussing today with my fellow panellists is how approaches and principles that connect all of the open developments we've seen over the years can help us to meet this challenge. Open includes open source technology, as I've mentioned, open standards, open innovation, and they're represented on our panel today. And so we'll be discussing how these different aspects of open and the principles, the cultural conditions that connect them, can help us to work better together. How the behaviours and practices can help create conditions for rapid innovation, resilience and sustainability.